guys, what's up? Shin0555 here, coming at you with another drawing video. And today's video, we had a request to draw Steven Universe, but teenage Steven Universe, so when he's slightly older. And this video was requested by Steven Fan Universe, so thank you so much for the request. And yeah, not much else to say. I believe we drew Steven another time, but it was his younger version. So I don't think I've ever drawn the teenage version of him. So we'll get in that today. But before we start, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That really helps me out. But other than that, let's get our pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off drawing Steven here, what we're going to do is break him down into simple shapes. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a nice, decent sized circle. This is going to be his head, and keep it light. We're just kind of marking down where our shapes are going to be. Then once you got this circle, you can draw kind of like an oval, kind of right underneath it like that. If you want to do the crosshairs, they'd be something like this. But once you get that shape down, what we could do is draw kind of like a nice decent sized circle underneath, and then we'll get an oval here and like a circle here with like another oval, so this is his arm bending, and then he's gonna have his arm going down here, and he's gonna have like a circle for his fist right about here, and then if you want to, you can kind of draw like this little kind of like U shape underneath for like where his pant line's gonna be, and then he's gonna have a leg going straight down, which you can draw in as like an oval with a nice big circle for a foot, and then this leg is going to go out and then down like this, so you get an oval going this way, a shorter one going that way, and then a nice big circle here for his other foot. But that's pretty much it that we need for the gesture here, and we pretty much got like a snowman looking guy. So once you got that down, we can zoom in here and we'll jump into his face. I'll zoom in a little bit. So what I like to do is I like starting off with his eyes. So his eyes are very simple. They're these big ovals, like this. So we're going to get one nice decent size oval. Then we'll get another decent size oval right about here. And once you got his eyes, you can actually draw on his nose, which will be a line starting right about here. It's going to intersect this line just slightly and then go down. And you can erase any overlap. And I'll even darken in the eye line here, and then this one here. And then we could draw in his actual pupil, which is just this nice little oval that you can shade in. Darken the nose there too. And then another little pupil right here, shade that in. And then you're going to get two lines going down here for his nostrils. And then once we got that down, we could start drawing in the side of his head, which is going to go right off his eye, or right next to his eye here. And it's just going to be a line going up. And then it's going to curve around like this. And then it's going to get, and then we're going to just kind of leave it off of that for his head shape. And then what we're going to do here for his cheek, it's going to go out in this C shape, and then just kind of curve in like this and stop right about there. And then we can get his smile, which is a nice curve line going up. And then you get this kind of like big elongated kind of U shape right there. And then you're going to get two lines, one here and then one here for his teeth. And now that we've got that down, we can kind of gesture in his ear, which his ear is going to be right about here. And you can just draw a nice little kind of C shape here. And now and this is why we stopped here, because we're going to draw in the hair. So for his hair, you can draw kind of like a C going in the opposite direction, like here. And then we're going to just kind of connect it here, and then just go up and over and then into that line there like that. And then for his hair itself, I'll zoom out a little bit. What you could do is just draw a series of circles going around his head like that. And all you want to do is start right about here and just kind of draw the kind of like bumpy kind of hair he has here like that. And then probably one more here. Again, the shoulder's going to kind of cover that up, so I'm going to stop right about there. And last thing we need to draw in is his eyebrows. So his eyebrows are pretty simple. What you could do is just draw a nice little curve line like this, right above his eye. Then it's going to go up and then go over and then around, and you basically just draw this very square rectangle, or a very rounded rectangle, that's what I meant to say. And then same thing here, but this eyebrow is going to curve up like that. But again, we're going to have that real rounded rectangle like so. And that's pretty much it for his head and his face. If you want to, I'm not going to do it in, but you could like shade in all this. This would all be like black along with his like eyebrows too. I'm just not going to waste the time. That'd be too much shading in. But now that we've got that done, we're actually just going to just jump into his arm and his body here. So I actually like starting off with this side. And what we're going to do is start off right on his cheek and basically just draw a line going over and then down like that. And then what we're going to do is start kind of under his chin here and just draw a nice curve line like that. Then it's going to go up, kind of in, and then you get like a little triangle here. So go bounce up, and it's just going to curve in like that. And then for the collar here, you're just going to get a nice little curve line that curves in like so. And that's pretty much it for that side of the jacket. Now we can get into his fist, and then we'll finish off like his arm. So his fist is pretty good right about here. What we're going to want to do is start off with the thumb, which I'm going to put an oval here. And then you could just draw kind of like a series of ovals going down like that. And I'll zoom in a little bit here, make it clearer. But pretty much what we're going to do is just draw on the thumb first. So we're going to start right here. Draw a curve line curving over. Then it's going to go in a little bit and then up. Then it's going to go over, down, and it's going to have like a little indent right here. So it's going to have a curve, make a little indent. And then we're going to start right here and draw a line going out and then down. And it's going to have like a little bump. Then it's going to bump out and then go around and then kind of connect into the line there like that. And then for the rest of the fingers, they're just going to go over and then down like this. This one will go over, down, and then the pinky will just go over and then down. But for the pinky, you're going to just draw a nice little curve line like that. And then you're just going to draw a little curve line on the ends there, like so. And then for the like the wrist part of his jacket, you could just draw a nice little rectangle, goes around his arm. And then you draw a nice big curve line that's going to intersect this line, curve in like that. Can erase any overlap. And that is pretty good for this side of the of his body. Now we could jump into this side. And what we're going to do here is start right about here, like kind of like where his shoulder is going to be. So we're going to draw a line going up and then down and then in like that. So we basically get like this shape over here. And then basically what's going to happen is his jacket's going to curve out like this, kind of go up and then in. So it looks something like that, but his arm is going to be kind of in front of everything. So we're going to draw on his arm first. So we'll start with his hand, and a way you could break the shape of the hand down is draw a curve line here, and draw like a little U, and then a line going down and then over like that. And he's going to have like his thumb right about there. So now that we got that done, we're just going to draw in the fist. So what we could do here, you could actually break this down into ovals again, like so. I'll zoom in a little bit more. But basically what we're going to do is start right here and just draw a line going up, kind of curve around, and then down like this, and over. And then we're just going to draw a line going down here like this, another one here, another one here, and the pinky's going to go over and kind of curve in like that. And then you're going to get a nice, and then you're just going to connect the end of these lines with like a curved line going into it, like so. And then the thumb is just going to go out here, and curve down, and then go in like that. And now that we got that done, what we could do is draw in the cuff part of his glove again. So we're going to draw a line going out. It's going to curve in here like this, and then kind of same thing here. I'm going to leave a gap right about there, but you could just draw, you can imagine as one shape, but leave a little gap. And then here what we're going to do is draw a nice curve line that curves out and then in like this. And then this line is just going to go out and then just kind of curve in there like that. So it's going to go out. There should be a curve line into the collar there. And then I guess you would get a little bit of like a curve line here too for the arm. And then the jacket is pretty simple. It's just going to be this curved line that curves over like this. Maybe put like a little bump in there. It's going to go out and then over like so. And then right under his chin here, we're just going to get a line going across like this. And on the bottom here, we're just going to get a line going down slightly. And then across and then up. This is basically his shirt. And then to finish off his shirt, we could draw the star design. So what you want to do is kind of draw like a line in the middle to get like it centered. And then I'll just draw a quick star shape. And if you don't know how to do this, you basically just go up, down, left, right, left, like that. So you just kind of follow that motion for the star. And then what you want to do is just kind of make like a nice kind of rounded star shape that goes around this. And again, this is going to get covered up by the jacket here, so we don't even need to draw that part in. We just want a nice little star shape like that. And again, very similar to like Steven's hair up here. You could shade all that in too. I won't waste time doing it, but you could. And then just to finish off, right under his ear, I noticed we didn't finish this. You can just draw a nice little curve line like that. Just to show his hair kind of going over there. And now that we got that done, we can draw in his pants. So we'll start off with this leg, and basically what it's going to do is start right about here, not on the corner, just slightly before it. And we're just going to draw a line going down, and then it's going to go down like this. So it goes down on a diagonal, and it kind of goes straight down. And then here we're just basically going to get like a line going across, and it's going to curve up here, and then curve up to about here. Right in the middle of the pants, we're going to get a curve line right about there. And then we're just going to get a line that slightly curves out and then goes in, and then it'll stop right about here. And then this line will just kind of curve out and then go down like that. And then you'll get a line going across here and here. And then to draw in Steven's zipper, right down the middle here, you're going to draw a straight line, or a curved line. And then we're going to draw a line going straight across and then straight up like that. So you got the zipper for his pants. And now we can draw in his shoes, or his sandals really. So basically his foot shape is going to be something like this. It's going to be a line going down, across, over, and then just kind of up and then in like this. So you should get a shoe shape that looks something like that. And then we're just going to get his toes. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the middle of the big toe and this toe, you're basically going to get like this V. So we're going to get a curve line that goes around like that. And then another curve line that goes around like this. And then just a line hugging that curve like so. And then for the toes, they're basically these little curve lines like this. You get 1, you get 2, 3, 4, 5. And they kind of just all slightly go back on like an arc here. And then for the sandal itself, you could actually round this off a little bit more, darkening that line. And on the bottom of the sandal, what we're going to do is just draw a line going down, cross, over, and then up. So it basically just hugs the bottom of the shoe here. And you can erase this line right here, so there's no gap, or so there's no line dividing it. And that's pretty much how you draw this foot. Now we'll draw the next foot, which is more of a on the side. So basically all we're going to do is go down, get like this L shape, like that. It's going to curve around, kind of go up, and then over, like that. So you should have a shoe shape that looks something like this. And then very similar like the V that we got, or if you want to, you can draw in the circles for the toes, like that. So what we're going to do is get that V again. So we're just going to curve line like this, and then a curve line going out, just getting that V. And it's going to go over, kind of down. It's going to go over, and then down like that. And then what we're going to get here is a curve line, like that. And then we're just going to get a series of curve lines going down, like so, and then up like that. And then we can get a line going down here, curve around and up. And then here we're just going to get that shape that hugs the bottom of the shoe there, like that. So that's pretty much it for his feet, and that's actually pretty much it for his body. So if you want to stop here and just draw Steven standing in this pose, that's fine. I will go one step further and draw in the shield that pops up around him. So in order to draw that, but the only like downside to drawing the shield is it goes over a lot of these lines and it's like see-through. So it's going to be get a little messy drawing it in. So I'll try to keep it as clear as possible. But basically what you want to do is draw a nice big circle that kind of encompasses his whole kind of right side here. Or I guess technically it's Steven's left. But you want a nice big circle and you want to darken in that line here. Like that. And then what we're going to do is get another circle, slightly smaller, that just hugs the outside of here. Like so. And then the middle would be kind of where like his elbow is, so right about here. And in the middle what you want to do is draw a nice big circle. And then in that circle you're going to draw a triangle. And then basically what you're going to do is draw a line going off of here and becoming like a spiral, like that. And then what you want to do is start right about here and then just kind of hug that spiral that we made. Like so. And on that spiral, what you want to do is on this line, the outside line, you're just going to draw a series of little spikes. So basically like these little triangles on the edges of them here. And that goes all the way around. The thing until you get to the very end. Like that. So that's pretty much how you draw a teenage Steven. Not too bad. Again, I'd say the shield is optimal, or optional, not optimal, optional, because it does cover up a lot. Again, if you were like coloring this in, I would use like a lighter color to do actually the line work to make it look more like transparent. But since it is transparent, you do kind of draw it over what you have done here. But what I'm going to do is I will take a few pages to hopefully make it stay up. And then I'll put a few pages behind this one to make this one stand up. But I will put both of them up here. So as you can see on the left, we have a more inked version where I erased all the guidelines. And then on the right there, we have the sketch that I did. But hopefully this video helped you out. Hopefully you can draw a teenage Steven. Thank you, Steven Fan Universe, for the request. I do appreciate it. And if you guys have requests, feel free to leave that down in the comment section below. And hopefully on Sunday when I make a drawing video, hopefully your request pops up. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.